I love the sense of anticipation and intrigue right from the beginning, that percussive drum beat, almost like a heartbeat guiding us through. I also enjoyed the very deliberate framing of this, of our subject before we took this topsy-turvy journey underwater, and that very disorienting film effect I thought was excellently done. Our perception was distorted, and then we are ultimately transported to the other side. So we start off in the same way as we finish, but from a very different viewpoint, and it feels much different that way as well.
The contrasting colors of the red dresses with the sort of dull blue gray green of the surroundings was really striking. I love that this film played with reflection and symmetry, and the cinematography was, it felt like looking at a painting or an art piece. It was really beautiful. Some of the scenes or the visual images that we see were very calming. Just seeing the rain on the water and the family surrounding the fire. Um, I really appreciated the camera in this film and how most of it is one long camera shot going from like a distant shot to a close up, um, and how smooth it was and how it made one long shot look like many different shots. Um, this film felt very otherworldly too. Just the scenery combined with the cinematography and the camera work was really beautiful.
Very abstract and interesting, and basically we see this young woman's world get turned upside down, and it's very interesting and cool. I love the close up abstract shots of the water. It's interesting to see, what is this culture they're showing us here, and what is this it's kind of a spiritual experience happening here. Really love the editing, and the music was very, very cool. Very good use of music. Um, so yeah, no, I really got some sort of spiritual sense of the world being changed here.
I love the meditative feel of this piece. The cinematography was so well done. Lots of lovely surface shots of water being affected by raindrops and clumps of grass and rocks in the water. I like the performances of the characters in the red indigenous type wear. They held themselves together with poise and dignity. The eerie soundtrack, notably the pipes and percussion, was very calming. The wide open area this was filmed in was wild and gorgeous.
Seems to be about the Sami people, or the women of the Sami people of indigenous in Scandinavia, northern Scandinavia. We see the women in their red traditional dress, and it's such a contrast to the expansive landscape that is very cold looking and gray. And I wonder if there's a relationship with water and the women. There's a lot of bubbling underneath the water in dark spaces and scenes, and it's mesmerizing. Is it about the power of women in this community? Very well done and very mysterious too.
Kind of unsettling at times in the best way. I'm not really sure what was going to happen next, and again in a good way. Just it seemed kind of random, but not really. It was also very thoughtfully constructed, even if I didn't completely understand everything as it was being shown to me. It was easy to just sit back and appreciate what I was being shown. Fantastic cinematography, great wardrobe choices. I just the way they were framed and the way that things people were posed, and just the movement and just the beautiful landscape. There was so much to appreciate in this short that you can't help but sit back, wonder, and enjoy.
This had a really cool opening title section with all of the bubbles underwater. I thought that was very original. I loved the costumes in here. I think that the cinematography, and especially the underwater cinematography, was absolutely amazing. The music gave this such a really cool tribal but yet foreboding feel.